What's good, everybody? It's your boy EE. I am back yet again for another video. Now, I noticed in my last video I tried to hit y'all with some conscious and I don't feel like it was quite really resonating. You know how the clicks weren't really there compared to some of my other videos, so that got me thinking that I just kind of need to switch it back. Now, essentially, I'm equating what happened with my last video as to girls in the hood who claim they want a Kendrick Lamar type but end up in bed with Future. Okay, now we all know if she belonged to the streets, then I guess I gotta belong to the bullshit. So here we go.
She belongs to the streets.
I see a lot of posts about people just wanting to return to normal life, okay? Get back to some sense of normalcy. I completely understand that. You know, it's likely that a lot of single people right now on Tinder have lowered their standards, so you're trying to take advantage of those swipes actually popping off for a change. You want to slide out so you can slide into something. Trust me, brother, I feel you. But real talk, putting yourself and others in danger, you got to be more smart about it, you know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that I read on social media and some of the things that I see just blow my mind, that the lack of common sense is just astounding. People seem so against simple adjustments. I mean, I'm talking about just, you know, practicing social distancing, using hand sanitizer, which honestly is just part of just good hygiene, you nasty bastard. It's really not that hard. And then the whole debacle about masks, okay? I don't really understand why mask is such a controversial thing. Some of the most treasured and effective people of our time wear masks, okay? Doctors and nurses, firefighters, police, the good kind.
He fit the description of a carjacker we've been looking for.
That will not cut things.
Batman, Rey Mysterio, I mean, the list goes on. And honestly, why not just trick it out? You know what I'm saying? Bedazzle that bitch, draw on it, do something to make it uniquely your own. You don't have to fight something so simple that's honestly gonna have positive effects down the road. I'm telling you right now, I'm tired of seeing all these goofies walking around complaining about not being able to go to Target or Walmart because they're not wearing a mask. It's just so damn simple. If you could put on that MAGA hat, okay, you could put on a damn mask.
Chloroquine.
Now, honestly, I can't complain too much, okay? I've honestly rediscovered my love for streaming out of this, you know, twitch.tv/evisu. Make sure I get the plug in there real quick. And I know a lot of fellow content creators feel the same. You know, Twitch streamers, you know, YouTube creators, TikTok, all that stuff. It doesn't really matter. If you have that platform, you're kind of taking advantage of it during these times where we're pretty much mandated to stay home for the most part. Now, sex workers, that's another big field that people might not realize is really popping off since people are just stuck at home, okay? OnlyFans, Patreon, anything like that is really just seeing a big boost because at the end of the day, people are realizing, hey, I might not be able to beat COVID, but I can beat my Now, some things I just really don't understand, okay? Threats to public health officials who are just honestly trying to do their job. You know, some lady is mandating, yeah, we should keep the masks on. Receiving death threats is just insane. You know, oh, I want to keep gyms and malls closed and movie theaters for a little bit longer. Nah, you can't. They ready to pull up on you, bro. They got the strap on them, ready to ride on you just because you trying to save their life and you trying to take theirs. It's wrong, man. It ain't right. And somebody got to say something about it. Now, obviously, there are a lot of protests going on with, you know, given what's happening in the state of our country right now. But when you really look at the fact that there are people going out of there and just attacking peaceful protests, okay, starting protests of their own, but honestly, it's KK Karen out there trying to get a haircut, something like that. It's just ridiculous. And honestly, some people just going out there and defending statues that honestly have nothing to do with their heritage. It's just the fact that it promotes racial injustice from the past, and for some reason, we need to keep that up. No, they tore that statue of Saddam down in Iraq or something like that. We need to do that shit here in America, okay? I'm tired of it. Now, guys, I am not one to fearmonger, okay? I have a lot of friends, a lot of family. I just want you guys to be safe. This virus is literally designed to kill. When something like that is designed to kill, I don't understand why you would want to spread it. It just really doesn't make any sense. If anything, y'all could be charged as an accessory to murder, okay? And I've watched enough Law and Order to know that's a very possible case to make. People are blaming spikes in COVID cases again in certain areas on things like protests, but have we forgotten that that's more recent than, let's say, Memorial Day, which happened, what, about roughly 2 weeks ago, okay? And not to mention, again, 2-week incubation period, okay? So you damn dummies need to get your facts straight. Seems to me that Florida, like with many other things, is at the forefront of a lot of this craziness. I've just seen diagrams that are depicting like 2,000 new cases consecutively popping up there. Hell, I've seen somebody at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando has tested positive for COVID, which just tells you right there, you can't suplex this shit away. You got to do better. Now, I understand a good majority of my audience are gamers or have some affiliation with esports. So let me frame it in a picture that I think y'all gonna understand. Picture it. It's June 2020. You're in grand finals of a tournament comprised of what, 30 or 40 other dumbasses who actually decided to attend. You got shared headsets and fist bumps running amok, okay? They're as common as a MAGA hat in Mississippi. And while you got the forced face mask and the discounted hand sanitizer to give the illusion that the environment is actually safe, you realize you just landed the final blow to secure victory at that tournament. Now you won the event, you turn around and what do you see? Nobody even cares, okay? People are sitting there still playing friendlies and arguing which dollar menu establishment they're gonna attempt to invade after this tournament. But really none of that matters, does it? You just won $300 in front of 100 viewers on Twitch, and you got enough money to renew any OnlyFans you want for a couple weeks. Now let's fast forward to 2 weeks down the road, okay? You awaken, shortness of breath, hot sweats. You don't really know what's going on, okay? You think you're just anxious, but no, my friend. That anxiety is not caused because you think that your third DM attempt has finally been answered, or that meatball stain on your shirt has magically disappeared. No, you got the COVID, okay? You got the Rona. Now, good thing for you, you just won $300 a few weeks ago, so there's no doubt you saved it all. You're gonna put it towards the treatment bill that you're inevitably gonna receive, because honestly, how bad could that be? Now, I think it's pretty obvious that leaving your house for essential items is a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to the bank. You got to go to the post office, the market. I get all that. But the key word in that sentence is essential. Now, I'm not trying to tell you necessarily that if your city and or state allows the gatherings that you can't attend them. Hell, if it's legal after all, that's your business and I can't really stop you. Nobody can stop you. Again, if it's legal. But let's think about a couple other things that are legal. People of 80 years or older are still being allowed to drive. Now, I love my grandparents personally, but they need to keep their asses behind a TV, not the wheel. Letting kids go unvaccinated. I know, controversial, but that's kind of my brand, so it's not really a big deal. But I'm gonna tell you something about that kid. At the very least, they have a lesser chance of getting a wedgie because honestly, who the hell's gonna want to be around them to administer it? And last but not least, cannibalism. Guys, can you believe that there are no laws or federal laws against cannibalism for the most part? It's actually kind of wild. Now, me personally, I got no problem eating ass, okay? But that's where I draw the line. Well, guys, that's pretty much all I had to say. I just wanted to talk about a few things that were on my mind. I see the world is going to hell in a handbasket. Smash is kind of dry right now, so I don't want to make videos talking about it too much, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, 2020 has been a roller coaster so far, and it's just mostly going straight down. And I mean, you got your hands up, but it ain't excitement. It's in terror, okay? I can only imagine what July and on has to offer for us. Hey, if you have any ideas about what that could be, like, oh, I don't know, another resurgence of, say, Ebola, the end of the world, maybe just a fish or just opening up and just swallowing us all into the pits of hell. You never really know at this point, and I'm not putting anything past this year. But that's all for me. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Show your boys some love, and let's keep it moving, man. Videos every single week. You know where to find me, okay? In my house, like your ass should be. Peace.